You guys are a pair on screen. Are you as close off screen?
I feel like this year, like we've defo talked about our mental health. Our mental health is literally the most important thing. So like, we're in the best position to be happy. We just need to make sure we are.
Right, Callux, this is your way. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God, again, get out of the way, you. You got this, cow. Come on, cow. Come on, this one. Come on, pop it. Come on.
What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Man to Man. Today, yet again, I'm not on my own. I've got two very special guests who are going to be joining me surfing. We're down at the Wave in Bristol. I've never done it before. I'm shook, and there's only one way to get ready for the day. Come on! Oh my God, it's green, man! Oh, sweet Jesus! Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a cold one. Before we could even get into the water, the pros wanted to show us how it was done. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the part where I started to get pretty nervous. But then I spotted a surfer called Nick who had founded the Wave. He wanted to tell me more about how he started the place and the positive effects of blue health. Firstly, thanks for inviting us down today.
Pleasure.
Really appreciate it. I've been told that you're a massive advocate for blue health. I don't know if the audience will know too much about that or what it means.
Yep.
So if you could just run me over it.
Yeah, in simple terms is, I guess, the healing power of water and being immersed or right next to water environments, and how it has the impact to calm your body down and put you into a much better headspace. And I really realised that a lot of people were struggling because they weren't having access to amazing sort of blue health environment. And I thought, actually, if we can create an amazing place, that's how we can really impact people's health and well-being on scale. And then I fused it with an amazing surfing technology, and this is the result.
It's amazing, it truly is. You've done a great job, and you're opening up more soon.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first one in the world, and we want to do it again and again. Why not?
Now, seeing as I'd actually never surfed before, I thought it was a good idea to start the lesson on dry land.
Anyone surfed before? Anyone done a bit of surfing?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Good. Let's go.
Yeah, loads. What are the odds in one of us making it all the way to the back today?
There's no reason why we can't go a little bit further if you actually nail this. Yeah.
No, but like, is there actually a chance? Like, are beginners going to have a chance to make it?
Oh, Callum! Go on, Callum! Yeah! You can have like complete like stand-ups, you know, especially the kids. No, I'm not saying anything about the guys.
No, I'm 28, you know, you can say it. Say it with your chest.
I've done no exercise in like nearly a year now, so.
This is it. This is your training ground.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try it. I want everyone kneeling by their boards.
You're not listened already?
Huh?
You said kneeling, lad.
Oh, I'm already on it.
Okay, we're going to start with a couple of paddles. 1, 2, 3. Gently push away from the board. Back foot, front foot.
What?
When you're going for it, just there.
All right, yeah, you made that look really easy. Catching a wave, baby.
Hands
Here
under
we
the
go.
chest.
Woo!
That's it. And get that back foot into position.
Oh God, I'm so inflexible.
Much better. Woo. Right. Let's see yours again. Let's start back down.
Let's go surfing. Oh, it'd be a great idea. I'm not even going to get. I'm not going to go for my belly today. I just want to inform you both that I have never surfed in my entire life, so I'm going to need a lot of hands today.
Oh, you'll get nothing but
help me.
encouragement from us, mate.
Yeah?
You've got this, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've heard the water's 7 degrees.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to warm up today.
No. So thanks for taking the plunge, literally. We're in lockdown 3. As we are all fully aware.
The big three.
The big 3. How were 1 and 2 for you both? Because you were living together on lockdown 1.
Yeah. There's some weird nostalgia about lockdown 1, I feel like, at the moment, because like when it first kind of erupted onto the scene as this new thing that we had to do, it felt good. Like we felt like more connected to like the community. Everyone was outside clapping and all that sort of stuff. Like, and I kind of miss that now. Like it was hot, everyone was barbecuing. Like it was a good time.
It was a good time.
It wasn't great.
No, but if it was like, oh, you're off work or you've got a time to pause. That's what I called it. It was like a bit of a pause.
Yeah.
And then the pause went on a bit long.
Yeah, it went on too long, didn't it? This pause is coming on too long, I think. This pause is a bit more draining, I think. You know, you've had January after Christmas. Christmas wasn't as good as it would have been. There's no end in sight. It's easy to feel isolated in this.
Because that's a kind of consensus at the moment, right? Like no one's happy at the moment.
The zest for life, isn't there? You know, but I do think, here.
The zest for life.
Look, things like this. What else? We're out of January. January was bound to be tough after a crappy little Christmas. I do think like the roaring 20s will come, and we will remember what it is like to live life.
Mate, but it can get better, and do you know why? Because we've had this fucking hardship, right? Like, it was just birthed like a happy generation of like young
Everyone
people.
is connected as well.
I feel like
everyone's gone through it.
I hope I'm still in my 20s when this shit happens. I'm pushing 30.
I don't know about you, mate. Yeah, we won't be chilling with you.
Yeah.
Even though it was absolutely Baltic, it was time to hit the waves. Oh, that is tasty. Whoa, okay. 7 degrees, let's get it, baby. Mate, you've turned the waves on.
Oh, God, here we go.
Oh, shit.
You've turned the fucking waves on. What the hell?
He's panicking already. You've got this cow. Come on, cow.
Come on. Talk to me.
Come on, Callux. Come on! Come on, Callux! My life! Come on, Callux! Yeah! It's big! Help me! Oh shit! Jesus! Oh my God! Again! Get out of the way, you!
How was it living together throughout lockdown 1?
Living together was good. It was good, but I think we got a bit. We decided our ideas are very outsidey and rely on the world being open, and we panicked a bit and did this thing called the Stuck Inside show, which was 3 episodes a week. We thought everyone's going to be inside, everyone's going to watch this. It meant that we didn't really process this massive pandemic, and I think by the end of it we were so drained with it that we took what was meant to be 3 weeks off and come back strong, and it was 3 weeks off and we came back weak.
We got knocked off whack. We were fully living in like, it felt like just a simulation where like, we'd be on set all day and then we'd finish and then we'd just go play football at the park together, get home, eat together, go to sleep, wake up. Like we spent the whole like time on top of each other pretty much.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, you had each other, you worked together, you did everything together, but ultimately you had each other. Yeah. Would you say that made a big difference?
Yeah, I think so. Like we made sure we did things like, you know, eat together every night. One of us would prep a meal every night and
yeah,
stuff
that's
like
class.
That. Yeah, just
class.
like
It's not that good.
Bro, I moved into my house on my own, week 2 of lockdown.
Yeah, how was that for you? Because like you said in your vid, right? Like you've pretty much lived with people, your friends, and you kind of took that for granted.
Yeah.
And like you step out on your ones, and then there's also this big fat fuck off grey cloud above everything.
I think that all of us YouTubers, we're all the same, as in we'll just, if there's like a pandemic going on, we'll just throw ourselves into work. And I think that's kind of, you forget about looking after yourself. You forget, oh, okay, it's lockdown, I can't meet my friends and so on. That was the mistake I made. Yeah. Because you need human interaction, you need to speak to people. It can be something like as amazing as this, as going surfing for a day, or it's just going playing football in the park, as you guys said you did. And I didn't even do the little things like that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It kind of like degrades slowly, right? So like that, like your mental health and that stuff, it will start wearing and chipping away.
You don't know that it's happening.
You don't even realise. And then suddenly, like, you're kind of a different person. You're almost like a bit of a shallow of yourself. Like, and I realised it was just literally because I was, just fucking a bit low. And like, you kind of come up with reasons why, or you look for rationalisation on like why it might be.
Or you blame yourself.
Yeah.
It becomes toxic because you attack yourself that, why aren't I this fun, bubbly, social person that hasn't interacted with another human? After like locking down, because I was a government shielder, so I stayed inside. And then I went to the park one day sat about, you know, socially distanced from some mates, and I was finding myself going like, what do I say? Like I'd forgotten how to like socially interact with people.
First of all, no one knew what to do when you saw people. Everyone was going for the elbow or what. And then like the conversation, like there was nothing to talk about other than the pandemic. And that was the annoying thing, because all the conversation has been like the fallback isn't the weather, it's like the pandemic. And like,
it's a pretty boring topic as well. Like, what did you do? I was inside. What did you do? I was inside as well. And that's kind of it really, isn't it? Just inside and bored.
Still determined in the freezing cold, we tried to get our first good wave.
Right, Callux, this is your wave. Come on, lad. Oi! Oh, please let me live. Oh, wow, does it this cold. Okay. Go on, Callum, go on, Callum. Let me in. One line. Oh my God. Come on. I've legit got brain freeze hard. Oh my God.
that was a proper little face plant.
That was a solid set, dude. It was pretty gnarly when I made it like one leg up on the board. That was gnarly. One of the reasons why I love you guys is because you make really unique, original ideas. We're quite similar in that like we care about the idea and we care about the execution and try like perfectionists. How do you guys are always working at 100%, how do you find a balance between like work and life?
It's a constant scale, right? Like, I remember like lockdown 1, you said to me, you need to get yourself some hobbies. Like you had jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah. Really?
You had that.
Sick. I really want to do it.
Right,
I'm such a big fan.
When it opens up, I'll tell you.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the back to the scale thing, like that balance is constantly switching, and like there's work that needs to be done. So like it's going to be tilted that way, but just being aware of it and like, you know, taking time off.
I think that's the key thing, being aware of it and then taking the time off after. Like normally we just are not aware of it and go for it. And then you end up burning out because you don't feel it creeping up inside you.
It just happens.
It just happens.
Trust me.
And, and burnout is the worst thing because it sucks you of joy. You don't enjoy what you're doing. You feel isolated. You don't want to work. You beat yourself up for not wanting to work. Yeah, man. Balance, enjoying what you're doing and making such a conscious effort on trying to enjoy the process is half the battle, I think.
I think the tough thing that I find, like I burn out so much. I burn out once a week.
Sound
part of the routine.
It's part of the routine. It's the one routine I have, burnout.
Like, how do you balance it, right? You've got after party, you've got the channel, you've got No Two Ways.
Yeah.
Like, have you found having like new things like re-energizes you, or have you found that's kind of overwhelming?
But I definitely don't do enough to kind of look after myself, even when it comes to like the simple things, like food and sleep. I'm obviously not very well versed on looking after myself, coping strategies, mechanisms. Do you have any advice?
Between the both of us, we do a lot. Like we both see therapists once a week. Zach does loads of journaling. I do a bit of journaling. Do meditation most days.
Cold showers.
Wow.
Cold showers.
The fuck?
Yeah, we do a lot. Yeah.
I feel like the good effects of them are, you'll see them. It has like a lag, right? Like where you're not. I don't know, you feel like better in yourself gradually.
Yeah.
And I've been journaling for like years. That really helped with kind of like gratitude and like feeling kind of fulfilled about the things that I was doing. Because like the weeks would go by so quick and I'd feel like nothing happened in them. Whereas like if I looked back at them, saw everything that was going on, good stuff in the week and highlighting it, that was like such a sick like mental switch to like switch your brain from looking for like bad to like looking for the good stuff.
I always think you can relive moments. Like it's so easy to have them pass by, but if you separate them and actually look at them when you're journaling, you can feel the good emotion attached with it. Like this, it'd be so easy for us just to go work tomorrow, work the day after, work the day after that. But like if we actually just write down and actually reflect on today being a sick day, you get a bit more from it.
I'd say the same as well. Like if you
if you feel like you know someone at home, talking to the camera now, if you feel like you know someone at home that kind of, you feel that some of this would benefit, send them the video, or just go and buy them a journal, and it's like step one. Or it's as simple as just talking to them.
I couldn't even get on the board at this point, but of course, Zach and Jay suddenly figure it out.
Oi, what? Are you mad? You're making it easy, mate. Fuck out. I'm very jealous of you guys. Look at this. Look at you two. Nice. Nice one. Come on. These ones. Why did you start therapy? You've been doing it for time, right?
I think I knew that there was like a side to me that I didn't really understand, and I knew that I wasn't best placed to like look after myself, which is like one of it's the most important thing that you can do in life. Is like just make sure that you're okay and that you can function properly. And obviously, like 3 years ago, I was still like a massive YouTuber and had like done so much for myself, come from nothing to like this kid that people now know like across the UK. It's like amazing. It's sometimes to just forget, like I forgot that I was like a normal person as well. I'd say that I'm always just at this like level that's just below content, and I think it's due to like high expectations and stuff.
There was a point at the start of summer where we were both looking for therapists, and like I remember you saying, like it really resonated, was like, I feel like I'm a 7, 8 out of 10 happy, right? Dream job scenario, making decent money, living with the best mate, working with the best mate, like doing all this great shit. But like, how do you get that? How do you unlock the extra like 2 points?
No, I was at like a 6 or a 5 or a 6, and I was like, there's nothing, I don't want anything else. I've got everything. Yeah, I'm not that fulfilled. I'm kind of okay with it all. And there was something missing, I think, that therapy was like, that's what I tried to work through with my therapist.
And like mental health is such like a weird one, because I don't know, people are like, I think even like
nobody
more
talks about
anxious
it.
than ever. No one talks about it. Yeah, they're not that tuned into how they feel. And then if you ask yourself that question, suddenly you're putting physical and mental health on the same level. And you're like, why the fuck am I not investing in like doing
Yeah, I've
something
heard that
about
one
it?
before. It's so, you can't argue against it. It's so powerful.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you look after your brain? Your brain's literally the thing that controls your body. The stuff the chemicals that are released from your brain.
Yeah.
It all goes hand in hand.
What is it? You can have more than the richest person in the world if you ever get enough. Like, if you feel like you've got enough, you can have more than the richest person in the world. I think that practicing that, especially at a young age, I think is quite hard. You see old people and they look quite content and happy, don't they?
Yeah.
It's just hard to get when there's always comparison with other people. Yeah.
Zach and Jay may have mastered the surf, but I was determined I was going to stand up and ride this wave.
Okay, this is it, baby. Callum.
Oh my God! Yes, Callum! Yes, where's he gone? Where's he gone? What the fuck? Come on, Callum! Yeah! He looks a bit like a sea otter in there. Will you poke his head out? Come on. No 2 ways, this is your way. Come on, this one. Come on, pop it! Come on, pop it! Come on! Come on, Callum. Go on, fella. Yeah! Come on! Come on, Cal. Come on!
I've got it! It's in the bag. Wait, this is actually class. You guys are a pair on screen. Are you a pair off screen as well? Are you as close off screen? You can talk to each other off screen, open up, basically discuss whatever you want. Like, that's the kind of friendship that you guys have.
I think like more so over the last year, like where we have been more honest and just more tuned in to like how we're both feeling. Like, I feel like we've just naturally started chatting about it more. And like, I feel like this year, like we've definitely talked about our mental health and kind of just like allowed ourselves to have time off. Basically, it sounds so fundamental. I said on the way here, actually, like our kind of mental health is literally the most important thing. And that's a pressured thing, right? It's like, it's a scary thing to think that, but like, as long as you're super aware of it, like I feel like I'd be in a way worse mental state if I was working for someone else and felt like I wasn't achieving what I wanted to achieve. So like, we're in the best position to be happy. We just need to make sure we are. I love this series that you're doing. I think it's very, very poignant, very important at this time. A lot of people kind of struggle in silence, don't they? So
have you had a good response from people?
It's been crazy. Yeah, really. Like, I was scared about doing it. Like, I think I've mentioned that in the past. I was scared about making these videos because they're so different. Like, I'm probably not Callux in these. I'm Callum, which is, I don't really, Callux is an extension of myself. But there are people that everyone looks up to. Everyone idolizes someone. I do. We all do. They're like we're all the same. We're all human. So we just need to remember that, and we need to speak to each other about stuff because we all are all human and we all feel the same things.
There's lots of different versions of like one person, right? Like different hats that you wear in different scenarios. So like, I think we've had a bit of like a craving to show that other side of us in a way, and that's why I rated the series so much.
Thank you, and thanks for coming down today and doing the video with me.
Cheers. Cheers for having us.
It's been super interesting to hear my friends' stories over these man-to-man episodes. Zach and Jay, like me, have been able to speak about how they feel honestly and see the positive impact this has had in their lives and on their mental health. As Zach said, our mental health is one of the most important things we have, so you've got to talk about it and look after it. And guys, thank you for watching this new episode of Man to Man. I want to say a huge thank you to Movember for sponsoring this content. They are on a mission with me to encourage young men to be more open about how they're feeling and to support their mental health. It's certainly helped me.